Well, hello once again, everyone. This is your host, 51st Crash, here with another Let's Nuzlocke Pokemon Red episode. Last episode, we cleared up the power plant and caught roughly half of everything that we could. 3 out of 6 Voltorbs and 1 out of 2 Electrodes, in addition to a Magnemite for free, and now we are set to take on that most terrible of beasts, Zapdos. A little preamble before we do this. Zapdos is probably the worst of the legendaries that we could possibly fight against, because as an electric type, it will annihilate Anger Manager. If it crits on a Thundershock, it will take him from full to 0 at once. I ran the math. I have always wanted to say I run the numbers, and I have run the numbers, and he will take out Anger Manager in a single crit with Thundershock. He can not quite do the same against Scamander, but he comes so close, he takes Scamander down into, like, the teens. So it's basically the same. He also, as a flying type with Drill Peck, will annihilate each and every one of our bug types, so especially given how terrible their defensive stats are, both Flutterby and Bees would be toast from a crit from either move, probably. I haven't checked for Bees, really, but I didn't even bother. His defensive stats are so bad, it's not even worth it. And Fearoism, I don't think can be taken out by a crit from a Drill Peck, but absolutely can be by a crit from a Thundershock. Which leaves us with Nessie. Nessie cannot be taken out by a crit from either one, and, in addition, neither one can take it into the danger range where it is at risk of dying from a crit, if they hit normally. So in other words, after having an attack used on Nessie, I am not then frozen in heal up, oh my god, what if he crits you? I can take a Thundershock and not be at risk of getting one-shot by a crit from a Thundershock. So Nessie is going to have to lead the way and put it to sleep, and then we're going to have to swap out to Anger Manager and Dragon Rage it down, and when it wakes up, we have to swap back, and we're going to have to monitor our HP very carefully. I did buy 5 Hyper Potions in addition to the 10 Restores that we have. The full Restores will be used in addition if anybody gets paralyzed, for instance, by Thundershock. It's not a very high chance, but it's extant, it exists. So yeah, Nessie is going to go second. Nessie is not faster than Zapdos. And so because of that, we are in interesting territory. I don't have any Pokemon with moves that could slow it down. The only move that I can think of in Gen 1 is String Shot, and I can't, no one knows that anymore. Agility is worthless because I'm going to be switching back and forth. So yeah, we are in danger zones here. Essentially, if we don't manage to sing it to sleep in the first 2 turns, we may be caught a little bit in, oh no, heal up, oh no, heal up. But, with that out of the way, let us end the preamble. We have 30 Ultra Balls. Should be enough. Once we get the Zapdos into the correct range, which is to say less than about 1/3 of its HP and also asleep, we will have approximately a 19% chance of catching it with each throw, which isn't great, but that's where we are. So, here we go. And there's Zapdos in all his glory. Now, unfortunately, we do not have what am I trying to say? Please stay asleep. Cool. We don't have any epic legendary boss fight music in Gen 1. I think that got introduced in Gen 2, but we're just rocking with the normal, it's a wild Pokemon battle music right now. So it looks like it has just about 160 HP, which means the next Dragon Rage will take it down below the 1/3 threshold, which is where we want it to be. And now we're going to swap back to Nessie in preparation for it waking up again, so that we can put it right back to sleep. But he didn't wake up, so we're just going to chuck some balls. All that fucking build-up in the first throw. Jesus Christ. Okay. Zapdos was caught. New Pokedex data will be added for Zapdos. Number 145, Zapdos Electric, height 5 feet 3 inches, weight 116 pounds. A legendary bird Pokemon that is said to appear from clouds while dropping enormous lightning bolts. Do you want to give a nickname to Zapdos? Zapdos is anti-climactic. Holy fucking Christ. I can just barely sneak an anticlimax. There we go, first legendary bird down. Jesus Christ. That's amazing. Alright, I did all that math to make sure that no one would die. And, wasn't even fucking necessary. Okay, kids, let's go. Next up on our list is going to be the, second most difficult. It's Articuno. I'm not going to do the math that I did for Zapdos because Nessie is going to resist Articuno's moves, and Anger Manager will at least not be super affected by them times 4. Yeah, no math necessary for Articuno. I'll buy an Ultra Ball. And let's go back to, I'll put this boy out in front. Let's go back to the Seafoam Islands for Legendary Bird Hunting Round 2. God. All that fucking build-up. I can't believe that shit. I was expecting to spend, like, several very tense moments in that fight. And it all... I don't know, man. I spent like half an hour researching how I could do that fight. Well, I guess I'm not complaining about the fact that we caught him. That's good. Well, I don't know, man. I was all pumped for an epic and tense and suspenseful fight, but no. We didn't get none of that. Okay. Gee whiz. Well. Time for us to sail around to find Articuno as we did once before. And I think I'm going to lead off with Scamander using Dragon Rage before putting in Nessie, because it is not anywhere near as important that we get Articuno to fall asleep first. So, yeah, not really worried about anything that Articuno has to offer at the moment. I'm still coming down from the, like, I don't know. I'm gonna be a little out of it. Alright, round 2. Articuno. And those Gen 1 sprites do not do them justice. Alright. That looks like... Oh, that was a crit already off the bat. Looks like 3 Dragon Rages will put it into the proper state. Yes. I'm gonna heal after this Ice Beam resolves with a Hyper Potion, just to be sure that a crit from an Ice Beam doesn't kill me. Where are they? Hyper Potions on... Anger Manager. See? Jesus fucking Christ, this game. Alright. It's just gonna keep letting him crit, isn't it? Alright. This is the last Dragon Rage I need to get off, though, so it doesn't matter if he crits me next. Alright, now we send in Nessie, who quad resists Ice Beam, so we're gonna be absolutely fine in that regard. Now we just put him to sleep and start throwing balls. Oh, he's still a crit. Amazing. Sing. And now it's toss balls time. It's always a fun thing to say. Where are my balls at? And this probably is not going to be the same thing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So we know as soon as we see it shake twice, we know that we catch him. So at least there's that. Yeah, this is more along the lines of what I expected. Catch rate of only 3. Again, we only have about a 19% chance with each ball that we toss to actually catch it. But with 30 balls, we should catch it before we run out. And now we put him back to sleep. Just as soon as Sing works again. Neat. There it is. We caught him. Alright. Articuno was caught. New Pokédex data will be added for Articuno. Number 144, Articuno, freeze, height 5 feet 7 inches, weight 122 pounds, a legendary bird Pokemon that is said to appear to doomed people who are lost in icy mountains. Do you want to give a nickname to Articuno? Yes. don't have anything in mind for him. Nothing immediately comes to mind like anticlimax. This is still a bit of an anticlimax, I guess, but we knew this was gonna be the easy fight, relatively speaking. I don't know. Not that he fits the character at all, but in honor of Arnold Schwarzenegger's, that's not an Arnold of Arnold Schwarzenegger's. That's still kind of British. What am I doing? Get the Austrian right. Mr. Freeze. I'm going to call him Mr. Freeze. Assuming I have enough space to do so. And I think I do. Yeah, just right. Oh, we should make that lowercase like a good person. Mr. Freeze was transferred to Bill's PC. Alright. 2 down. 1 to go. How many Ultra Balls did we use? Yeah, I'm not gonna bother re-upping to 30. We're just going to fly back up to Indigo Plateau and backtrack to Moltres. Assuming I remember how to do that. I might not. I'm not sure that I do. We'll see. As before, we're going to lead off with Anger Manager. Anger Manager actually resists some of Moltres' moves now. And also, Moltres does not start out, unlike the other two, does not start out with any particularly powerful moves. Fire Spin is weak sauce, and Peck is weak sauce. So we are safe on that front. Ah, yes. Is this how we do this? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think we're going the right way. But yeah, we're just going to do the same thing again. Dragon Rage him down into the appropriate HP range. 3 should do it, and then set Nessie to work. And Nessie doesn't resist Fire Spin because part ice, but again, none of its attacks are particularly powerful, so we shouldn't need to worry about it. After we complete this, however, and catch the final legendary bird, I am going to level everybody up some more, because again, the Elite Four, we have one monster on our team, which is Anger Manager. We have one well-rounded, well, we have 2 well-rounded Pokemon in Scamander and Nessie, and then we have a bunch of glass cannons. So, that's not a good balance, and the glass cannons for sure will need to be at least level, like, 55, probably 60. Even level 60, I wouldn't trust Bees going against an Alakazam, because he just won't go first. But, yeah, we'll see. I'll train up to either level 55 or level 60. Probably 60. That'll be a long, dull grind for me, but that's what it's gonna look like. And then we'll come back and do the Elite Four. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's go, Moltres. That is not a great sprite, for sure. So. Yep, 3 shall do it. Now we swap out to Nessie. He's really wearing me away with those little pecks. Nessie, it's your turn. Alright, well he's faster than me, so that'll be a little annoying. Really? I mean, that should be... It should be neutral, but I guess Gen 1's a little screwy. It is the screwiest of all of them. Thank goodness he missed. Oh, darn. Please go to sleep. Thank you. And once more, we chuck balls. With 25 of them, even with a 19% chance, we should catch him before we run out of such chances. Nope. Yeah, again, at least, if we see it shake more than once, we know that's a catch. Just gotta keep at it. Roughly a little bit less than a 1 in 5 chance, a little bit more than a 1 in 6 chance, I think. It's basically a roll of the normal die. How many times do you think you have to roll a 6-sided die before you get a 6? Can we do that with Ultra Balls? He's gotta be waking up soon. Really? Alright. I am okay with it. And now he's gonna wake up. Oh my goodness. We got the full, like, 5 or 6 turns of sleep here. Getting our back. There it is. Alright, all 3 legendaries caught with barely any issues whatsoever. New Pokedex data will be added for Moltres. Number 146, Moltres, Flame. Height 6 feet 7 inches, weight 132 pounds, known as the legendary bird of fire. Every flap of its wings creates a dazzling flash of flames. They really like the alliteration right there. We will give a nickname to Moltres. It's based off of a phoenix, and there are a couple of dumb things I could do there. Or I could be very dumb and silly, which we all know how I like to do that. Oh, I don't have space. I don't have space. Do I have space? Probably not. Oh, I absolutely do. Just barely. It's the Arizona State Capitol, everyone. Phoenix. Arizona Capitol was transferred to Bill's PC. Alright, kids. I'll see you guys next time on Let's Nuzlocke Pokemon Red, in which I will have already trained everyone up to either level 55 or 60. I'm gonna say 60. Everybody will be trained up to level 60. Man, could they do it at level 50? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Anger Manager, the chances that people just get unluckily crit are too high. If this was a normal run, I think we could. If this was a normal run and we could use max revives and stuff in between battles and during battles, etc., then we would be fine, but nah, too many unlucky crits and then we're just stuck short-handed. So yeah, we're gonna train up to level 60, and I will see you guys in the next episode. See you guys then. Bye now. Peace.